with so many tourists every day, and they were telling me about their stories of where they've been and what they were doing, and it just got me really excited, and I wanted to go see my own country. So I told Zeb what I wanted to do, that I wanted to go travelling, and convinced him it was a good idea. Then we bought our Troopy specifically to do a lap of Australia. We thought it was going to take about a year to get around. It's now been over 4.5 years. We are still on the road. We still haven't completed a lap yet, and we found ourselves visiting overseas on more than one occasion.
Oh, hello. Shark girl. Wow.
Saved up for a year, scoured the internet for a good Troopy deal. We ended up finding one in Canberra, so we decided to take the leap, got on the plane, flew all the way down there. The bloke met us at the airport, we handed over the cash, and then we drove another 2,500 kilometres back to Cairns.
So we got the price down to about $18,000. And this was after we got an inspection done to get it checked out before we bought it, because we couldn't be there to look at it personally. And our report said that we needed a little bit of work done, so we managed to knock it down to 18, so we're pretty happy with that.
We rocked up to Cairns, told everyone, and they were like, oh yeah, sort of what engine it's got, and I said, oh, it's a 1HD FTE, didn't really know anything about it. I'm like, it's the turbo. And they're like, that's a steal. Everyone's just like going apeshit about it. All those 4-wheel-drive froppers up there, it's heaps funny.
While we continued to save for our Australia lap, we started decking out the Troopy for life on the road. Is it cold there, Zebby? We just pulled up beside the ocean on a little 4-wheel-drive track, but we're going to give you a tour of the Troopy while we're here.
We've got our massive drawer that runs whole length under the bed. Not much in it at the moment, but it's our kitchen sort of thing.
Yeah, so normally we have our cooker in here, our camp oven, and then we got our toiletries and stuff in the back there.
Then we've got 3 12-volt outlets. Used to run a TV here, but now this is like a laptop stand.
Yeah, Zeb made this for me, so it's really cool. Zeb, show. So we can put the laptop here and I can swing it around. It's on a swivel. So sometimes I sit on the bed or the couch and then do my work, or we can just watch our movies off it.
We've got some big spotlights here that just on a long wire, so I can move it around and wherever it needs to be.
And we even got light switches.
Yeah, just standard light switches. A couple of power points. When we plug into power, we just got a lead like that.
Got a bit extra storage on the side here. We've cut away the panels. And This is my favourite part of the Troop. This is what Zeb made. So we normally just had this little metal tray that kind of dipped down, and that was where I cooked dinner and stuff, but now Zeb's extended it for me. And also made me a spice rack, which isn't full of spices at the moment because we've taken them inside. We're actually living at an Airbnb. But yeah, it's my favourite part. Pull it out again. yeah, so the table comes down, and then Zeb's made this little extra bit where you can pull it out. So that gives me a bit extra space to cook at night time. I just put the cooker here, and then I can cut all the vegetables and stuff here. And oh, it's cold. What else? So we also have just drinking water in
20 litres.
20 litre tub. And then underneath here, we've also got like 40 litre storage.
It's a bit hard to see, but that's a bit there. I made up a bracket out of aluminium. Just screwed it to the bottom there. And I just made like a little, this is just like for the air, so I can let the air out of it. Because sometimes you lose flow out of the tap. But yeah, tap's just cable tied here, like standard tap, but it's empty at the moment, which isn't really helpful. But yeah, it's sweet for washing up. There you get a little bit out.
We also have this little bit of the bed actually comes out, so we can put it here and use it as a lounge. So we got a pretty thick mattress we got from Clark Rubber, and just put a bit of material over it. And we've got like a little thin mattress topper. It's like a memory foam one, but it's definitely worth it. It makes it really, really comfortable. So we just roll that up. And then we pull this out. So that then becomes our bench seat. Push it in, Debbie. And Zeb just made these little bits here, so that's like the brace for our extra part of the bed. So this is our cupboard. We've got our clothes down the bottom. And that's actually Zeb's mixer, because he's used to be a DJ. And this is where we store all our like dry foods and that sort of thing. We've got a few campers pantries in the cupboard from when we go hiking. Really good stuff, this. Very light. And then down the bottom, there's a bit of extra storage down here, so a bit of recovery gear and that sort of thing we've just shoved down the bottom. And if you come in,
I'd love to, it's freaking freezing.
this is our fridge freezer, so we got plenty of room. You can also turn this side into a fridge as well, but normally we'll freeze a few things if we need to. It's always handy if you're going on long trips, which we normally are. Just a couple lights up the top and on the side here. And what else can we show them? Fishing rods up the top. We used to have our surfboards. We used to have this thing that come down, and our surfboards would fit up the top, but Zeb decided to get another surfboard. So it had to go up on the roof rack.
So this is our solar regulator, tells us how much current we got coming in and volts, and it's just on a 6mm DC cable with MC4 on the end, solar crimps. And our solar panel, I'll show you at the back. Got that door closed still because it's so freaking freezing. It's really a thin one. It's a 250 watt, and it's just like that. And I've just got this strap. Sometimes I just put the shovel in to get it on a good angle. Other than that, that's it. Like, just plugs in, slide it out, slide it back under. It's perfect. Oh, and our fan. Don't forget our fan.
Oh,
it's our lifesaver.
Not that we need it on right now, it's freezing.
No, it's the best. It's got a timer as well, so like if it's sort of hot.
What brand is it again?
It's a really weird...
Sirocco.
Yeah, Sirocco too. But yeah, it's sick and just folds straight
Yeah, it's got like 3 settings on it.
3 speeds, 3 hour, 6 hour, 9 hour, 12 hour timer. So you can put it on for like 3 hours if it's hot just before you go to sleep when it cools down at night.
A little bit more room up the front. You just shove little bits and pieces. And then we've got the net, which is lots of my books and that sort of thing. Seb doesn't like that. I like to read. And then we got lots of more storage on the roof rack as well, so we can go have a look at that.
Yeah, the roof rack. Righto. So we usually...
This is our ladder.
This is our ladder. We'd like to get a ladder, but this is our ladder at the moment. Just climb up. So we had to do this in another take because it was too windy back there. So now we're back at home and it's a beautiful day. That's Tassie. So up here we've got our extra spare tyres. So we've actually got two because we did two flats twice. One on the Gibb River Road and the other was, what was it, Shark Bay?
Yeah, I was in Shark Bay when we were out near Steep Point and we lost the tyre in the middle of nowhere.
So twice it's got us out of trouble and it's annoying to have up there, but yeah, safety first, eh? We got a table here that we put out sometimes when we're out for a while. We've got winter clothes usually and like whatever we're not using at the time, opposite seasons. Then we've got like a jerry can up top here. Our fly screens for our awnings. Don't use them down here, but up north it was a lifesaver for the flies. Just coolant. This side's usually recovery gear, car stuff, and this side's all my electrical tools. Yeah, so we got the side awning and the rear awning. We'd like to get a one of those Darchi 270-degree ones or something similar, but that's in the future. Also, I just made this little shovel mount here with just stainless nuts and bolts and wing nuts. Yeah, that's pretty much the roof rack.
Cool. That's the Troop. That's our house. So since it doesn't look like we're going to be slowing down with our travels anytime soon, we've decided we're going to start slowly decking out the Troopy a bit more. So making it a bit more comfortable, making a bit more room, and yeah, we just plan to keep on going. So, where did we start? We actually started in our hometown Grafton, and we worked our way up through Queensland. Went across the Savannah Highway, down to Uluru, back up to Darwin, across the Gibb River Road, we then cruised up to Cape Levy. What are you doing?
Hiding from the sun, table.
Does it burn you?
I got ginger in.
Well, you look good next to the rocks.
Thank you.
Next, we indulged in everything the West Coast had to offer. South Australia was the next state on our list, and as we looped around, we found some amazing spots that we didn't even know existed. At the moment we're exploring Tasmania, and Zeb has also found an amazing job in the solar industry. So while he has been learning some new skills, I've been finally taking the time to create some new videos for you guys. This is epic! I just want to inspire people to go outside, learn something new, have fun with life, and connect to nature. By making these videos, I think that's one way I can do this. So it was really fun, and now we have to do it again. Now, Our original plan was to complete our loop of Australia, but instead we've decided to head back to warmer waters. So after we've finished Tasmania, we're going to head back to Exmouth in WA. Being a marine biologist, you can probably see why I want to go back there. That was sick! After completing another whale shark season, we plan on doing another sneaky southwest trip, and then we'll head back to Mount Gambier in South Australia, where we will try and finish off the rest of our lap. But what happens in between is something that you'll have to keep on watching to find out. As for what videos you're going to see next, first we're going to show you what we got up to on Kangaroo Island. Then we're going to take it overseas to our South America trip. And then we'll bring it back to what we're doing now, which is exploring Tasmania.
Imagine the wheelpower on that.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed our introductory video to our Troopy Traveller way of life. If you'd like to watch some more videos of what we get up to around Australia and wherever else we may go, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any friends or family that you think might be interested in these kind of adventures, feel free to tag them in the comments below. Yeah, that's it.
Troopy Travellers.